Okay, Rocketeers, so today in our reading we're going to be practicing using the first sounds that we see in a word to match it with the picture. So before we get started with that, we're going to play a little bit of a game. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to review a couple letters and the sounds that they make. What letter is this?
G.
This is a G. What sound does G make? Go. Can we all make that sound together? Go. Okay, let's do another one. What letter is this?
T.
What sound does T make? Yeah. What letter is this?
N.
What sound does N make? Great. And our last one?
S.
What sound does S make? Oh, well, could you make that sound the S makes for us? Okay. Now, when we're reading, sometimes we have to match the first sound in a word to the picture that we see. So I'm going to put some picture cards out, and then we're going to try and match the picture to its first sound. So first, let's just review the words. Give me a thumbs up if you know what this is a picture of. What is this a picture of?
Gate.
Gate. This is the door in a fence. It's called a gate. What is this called, Max?
Gate.
Gate. You've got it. Okay, let's look at this next one. Oh, well. What is this a picture of?
Guitar.
Guitar. Next one. What is this a picture of? Soccer ball, right? I like how Ruby's using her thumbs up to show me that she knows what this is. What is this a picture of? Soccer ball. What's the first sound that we hear in soccer ball?
S.
What's the first sound?
S.
Okay, let's look at the next one. Howell, this one's for you. What is this, Howell?
Sock.
Sock. What's the first sound in sock?
S.
S is the first letter. We're making the first sound. Let's look at this next one. Give me a thumbs up if you know what this is a picture of. Emmanuel, what is this a picture of? This is net. Let's all say the sound together, or say the word together. Net. Let's say the first sound in net. Net. Okay, Max, this one's for you. Max, what is this a picture of?
Brush.
What kind of brush? What do we use this brush for?
B. Toothbrush.
T. It's a toothbrush. Let's make the first sound in toothbrush. Okay, next one. This is something that adults like to drink sometimes, maybe kids too. It's not coffee, it's
Tea.
tea.
I like tea.
Okay, last two. Ready? Let's do this one together. What is this a picture of?
Girl.
Girl. Let's make the first sound in girl. Go. Okay, and the last one. What is this a picture of?
Nail.
It's a nail. Let's make the first sound in nail. Okay, now we have our 4 letters here. Let's go through them one more time. G, T, N, S. Now we're going to try and match the picture card to the letter card, okay? So let's try first. Give me a thumbs up again if you think you know what the first sound for one of these letter cards is. Oh well, which one?
Soccer ball.
Soccer ball? What's the first sound you hear in soccer ball?
S.
What's the first sound? What letter makes the sound? Everyone, what letter makes that first sound?
S.
S, you're right. Okay, who else is ready to try one? Max.
Guitar.
Guitar. What's the first sound in guitar? Let's make the first sound. Go. What letter makes the sound go?
G.
Emmanuel, would you like to try one now? And then Ruby, I'm going to have you go next, okay? Go ahead and pick one. Okay, show your card to your friends. Okay, Buffaloes, what sound does this make? What's the first sound in this word? What word is this?
Net.
Net. What's the first sound? Emmanuel, what letter makes the sound? N. Great. Ruby, now it's your turn. Show your card. What is that, Rocketeer? Nail. Okay, what's the first sound we hear in nail? What's the first sound? Nail. Nail. What letter makes the sound? Excellent. Great. We don't have any for a letter T. Who can find a picture card of something that starts with the sound T?
Toothbrush.
Go well. Toothbrush. Agree or disagree?
Disagree.
starts with the manual? T? Oh, so you agree. Great. Okay, let's do another one. I'm thinking of a word that starts with our sound G for the letter G. Gate. Go ahead and move it. Go. Gate. Okay, ready? Now I'm thinking of a word that starts with the sound T. Now, Manuel, I noticed that you were thinking coffee. What's this first sound in coffee? What letters make the sound? C and K. Do we have a C and K out here? So we know that this can't be a picture of coffee because we don't have a C or a K out here to match it to. So you have to think, what else could this be that starts with one of these letters? What could it be? T. Okay, we have 2 left. Max, I'm going to give this one to you. What is that a picture of?
Sock.
What sound does sock start with? What letter makes the sound
S.
Great. Okay, last one. This one's for you, Joel. What is that a picture of? Girl. Let's all make the first sound in girl. Go. Where are you going to put it?
G.
Great. Okay, so now we've matched our first sounds. Today, when we're reading, we're going to be matching the first sounds to the picture too. So we're going to keep practicing this now today.
I like this.
Yeah, that was really fun. You guys did an excellent job. Give a high five to your partners.
We're making a farm.
Okay, Rocketeers. So in our book today, our book is called I Set the Table. Oh, Ruby, I noticed that Joel's waiting for a high five for me. One's hand too. Great. So in our book today, I Set the Table, we're going to be using the same strategy. Now, some of you have already read this book before, but we're going to practice it again. And we're going to practice using the first letter and the first sound to figure out the word. Before we do that, we want to make sure that we're ready for some of these pictures, for some of the pictures we're going to see, okay? So, one of the things we're going to see in here, this is a picture of what? Let's use the first sound. What's the first sound in this word? G. What sound does G make? Go. What could make this? What could start with the sound G that looks like this picture? Remember, these are all things that we use to set the table before we eat. What do we put on the table before we eat that starts with their sound G?
Garbage.
We put garbage on the table to eat at dinner time? That's silly. What do we put on the table to drink out of that starts with their sound G? Plates. Plates, G. Do those start with the same first sound? Okay, Rocketeers, maybe we don't know this word yet. This is a glass. What is this a picture of? G. Glass. We drink out of a glass. Everyone show me how you drink out of a glass. Great, perfect. Now let's review some other words. I have a picture of it here, and I have a picture of it here too. It starts with a, what is it a picture of? Spoon. Exactly. Now this next one is really tricky because like we've talked about before, the English language tries to trick us sometimes. This starts with a K, but really we're sounding it out from the second sound. This is a knife. You're right, it's a knife. This one starts with the what is this a picture of, Max? Yeah, so we see that first sound. Now this next one, if we spill or we need to clean up, we use one of these to help us clean. It starts with their letter N. What sound is N? What do we use to clean up that starts with their sound? Napkin. Napkin. Okay. This is something that we set on the table, across the whole table to make sure it looks nice and that things get messy. We can just spill on this. It starts with a C. We call it a table.